I probably had this over a decade. Bottom here is just open in the front and I don't feel comfortable wearing that. This is meant to be a dress, but it's very short. This is not something I would wear, like ever. I'm not this bold. Today I wanted to do a little bit of organizing. I tend to be a bit of a procrastinator, so I will start a project and I will put it aside, intending to come back to it later, and then it just never happens. I have a whole bin that's full of clothes that I have been intending to do alterations on, and some of the stuff that's in there has been in there for years. Like, I don't even know how many years. So I want to go through that bin today and kind of sort through it and organize it into piles that are things that are kind of quick and easy to get done up that I can do right away and get these clothes into my wardrobe so that I have a little more to wear. And then there are some things that are a little more complicated that are going to require almost redesigning to have them actually work for me. So I'm going to grab that bin, then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with all this stuff. So please ignore the gigantic IKEA box. I'm currently collecting cardboard for an upcoming project, but I don't want to spoil that, so I'm not going to give away what the project is yet. So this is the bin in question, and it is absolutely packed full. So let's go through this. So first up, I've had this sitting in my closet for ages. I actually just moved this to the bin. And I don't think I've ever actually worn it. Yeah, this is Forever 21. I bought this probably when I was in my 20s. I probably had this over a decade. It's very cute. It's a little crossover. I think maybe it's meant to be a dress because it's fairly long, but I am very long-waisted and it is definitely not a dress on me. So more of like a tunic top length, but really pretty floral pattern. Actually it's a medium, but Forever 21 is sized a little small. So it's a little too small. So I think this is one that's going to have to be redesigned and not just altered. So it's a cute little wrap top, but it's a little low. I could probably get away with it, but I think I would have to wear something else underneath. And yeah, I've never worn it. It's a little tight. So yeah, that's a little more than I want to expose. I'm definitely too short to be a dress. But yeah, it's very cute. I think this is one that's gonna have to be totally redesigned and not just altered. But the fabric was so pretty, I didn't want to just give it away. So this is going into the redesign pile. And then I have a bunch of stuff that I actually posted a video. I went to the thrift store in the spring or late winter and bought a bunch of stuff, and most of it needs to be altered and I haven't really done much of anything. So there is a video on the channel if you want to check that out and see everything that I got. But I'm probably going to go through most of it now. So first thing is this sweater. It's just kind of a basic green knit sweater. It had really weird random zippers in the sides for some reason, so I have taken those out. I just haven't stitched up the sides yet. So that's all that needs to be done for this. So this is going to be a super quick and easy thing to do. I think I want to do the stitching in yarn though, not in thread. So I need to find, I think I might have a yarn that's close enough to this color to just stitch up the sides in. So this is going to be quick and easy. I'm gonna put this in my to alter now pile. So we'll see if I can get that done. This one is super cute. Just a little pink top. It's very wrinkly because I've had it folded up. But it's got this cute little kind of gathered strap thing, buttons down the front. It actually fits pretty well. There isn't really major alterations that I need to do to it, but the problem that I have with it is that the bottom here is just open in the front and I don't feel comfortable wearing that. So I bought this white eyelet fabric to make kind of like a little, I don't know, a little insert to go inside here, just to kind of cover that area up. I didn't think there was any point in trying to find pink fabric because I'm not going to match this exactly. So I figured I'd do white, have something sort of lacy looking. I might do something at the top with it to, I don't know, add in like a little ruffle or something just so it's not just like randomly a bit of different fabric down here. I might do the whole way around too, just to have it peek out a little bit, and then that'll make it a bit longer as well. So that's going to need some redesign, so that's going to be a bit more effort. So this is going in the redesign pile as well. So the next couple of items are also from that same thrift trip. I found this cute little shirt dress, which is from our den actually, which I would never normally shop at. I did work there briefly. And they're not exactly known for quality. Anyway, I did think this was super cute though. And the major issue with this was that my hips are too wide and the skirt is not quite wide enough for that. So I was thinking I might just cut this down and turn it into a top. There's some elastic in the waist here and this should hit just kind of under bust. Again, I think this is meant to be a dress, but it's very short. I might not even need to shorten this and just do it as a tunic length. So I think I'm gonna have to either just put in slits in the side or add in panels. Slits would probably be easier. I'll have to try this one on and then decide, but I'm gonna put it in the easy to alter pile for now and I can change that later. Next one is kind of similar. It's also kind of sleeveless collared shirt dress sort of thing. This one was too small on me, unfortunately. The thrift store doesn't allow you to try on clothes there. There's no changing rooms. So I kind of just had to guesstimate. I just thought it looked super cute and summery. And it has pockets, which is always nice. But yeah, it's too small. So I think this is gonna need some redesigning. I'm actually thinking I might take out the side seams and add in a panel of that eyelet lace. I think that could look really cute with this. And just have it going all the way down the side. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to the redesign pile because that's gonna take a little bit of effort to do. Okay, so next up is this shirt. This was an online purchase and it wasn't exactly what I thought it was. I thought from the picture that I saw online that it would be a sweatshirt and it's not. It's just kind of like a thick jersey t-shirt material. I don't love the weird creamy off-white color. It's also an XL, so it's huge on me, but it was deeply discounted, so I didn't spend a whole lot on it. I also don't love the little quote at the bottom. It says no fox given, but the little graphic of the fox was so cute and that's kind of what sold me on it. So what I want to do is to take this and turn it into something else. Because it's an extra large, there's a lot of fabric here. So I could turn it into a t-shirt or tank top or something else. I could even make it into a bag. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this. If you have any ideas at all, please leave them below. Again, it's huge. So there's a lot to work with, but I just don't know what I want to do with it. But I want to use this cute fox in something because it's adorable. Anyway, there's that. So this is going to go into the redesign pile because I'm not wearing it like this. Another shirt. This one's just a t-shirt. Kind of cute, like sun print. This is the back and the front. It's not a color that I wear often, like a brick red, but the design is nice. The issue with this is just that it's kind of a unisex cut. So it's very square. And I like my shirts to be a little more fitted because I have kind of a smaller waist and then larger hips. So this I really just need to take in at the sides a bit. So this should be a fairly easy fix. And I did buy some thread in a close enough color. I think it'll work. It's not exact. It's more of like an orangey color. But oh well, close enough. So this is a pretty easy fix. Next up is a skirt, and this I actually made. I think it's just the pockets. Yeah, so this is pretty much done actually. I've got the waistband and the zipper in and everything. Yeah, it's even hemmed. I put in pockets and I never finished them. So these really just need to be sewn up. I think I had initially put in different pockets and they were too small, so I decided to make them bigger and then just never finished the project. So again, that's just super easy to stitch up, and then this will be done. Obviously going in the quick alterations pile, so just kind of, hopefully this still fits me. I made this such a long time ago. I think if anything, it'll sit right at the waist, and then the bottom is just kind of at the knee or just below the knee, but pretty kind of tropical floral pattern. So that'll be nice for summer. Next up, this was kind of a, I won't say risky purchase because I don't think it cost very much. This I bought on ThreadUp ages ago because I thought the fabric was really cool, but I didn't love the cut of it. And honestly, the cut of it is cute, but I don't think it works on my body. It's sort of like a 60s shift dress. So it's got this like tight collar at the top, which I don't like things close to my neck. So my thought was I would just take this part off and then I can just sort of grade this a little bit and turn it into just kind of like a sleeveless strappy sort of thing. And then it's a V in the back as well. And because it's open, there's no zipper or fastenings or anything. So it's just kind of a slip over your head sort of thing. It's kind of on the short side, which might be okay. I would probably wear it with leggings or shorts at the very least. I think I could still do it as a dress. And I think once I get the collar part off, I'll have to try it on and see what I think about the cut, because it is very like loose and sort of shapeless. So I might end up taking it in at the waist a bit, but that might make it more difficult to put on just because it is kind of a pull over your head sort of situation. It is lined as well. So it might take a little bit of effort to get this to the point where I actually want to wear it. So I think I'm going to put this in the redesign pile just because it might be a little more complicated than it looks at first glance. Okay, and then at the bottom here, I've got a few dresses. I honestly don't know if I'll ever wear. I don't have a lot of functions that require me to wear fancier dresses. This one I think I bought to wear to a friend's wedding, and then ended up wearing something different because this fit really weirdly. I have this partly pulled apart and pinned. You can see the bust is kind of separated. It was a really weird fit and kind of like poked out at the armpit. It just needed to be reworked. This is one of those purchases that I kind of regret. I bought it on, I don't even know which website, but it was one of those like super cheap, buy everything in XXL wholesale websites. I bought this at a time where I didn't have a lot of money. I thought it was cute and it was cheap, but it's one of those situations where you get what you pay for. The fabric is super cute. It's got these little birds all over it, but it's sort of a stiff cotton. It's not very comfortable to wear. It's not lined. The zipper is really cheap. And yeah, the bodice just didn't fit properly. So I think I need to try this on again to figure out if it's even worthwhile to alter. But I have it, as I said, I have it partly ripped out, I have it pinned, so it might still be salvageable. So I've already started to kind of redesign this thing. So hopefully it won't take too much effort to get it wearable again. I'm gonna put it in the easy alterations pile and just kind of hope that it won't take too much to get that done. Okay, so that's going there. This one, oh my god, I forgot about this one. I started making this at least 10 years ago. This isn't something I would ever wear. I don't know why I started making this. This is also unlined, which I really shouldn't have done. But it's a super cute pattern. So it's like little colorful popsicles. It's got these double pleats. It's got piping. Like, it's super, super cute. It's super colorful. But like, this is not something I would wear, like, ever. I'm not this bold. And I think that's maybe why I didn't finish it. It's more or less done. I really just need to put in the zipper and do the hem. So it probably won't take too long to finish. I might put this in the easy alterations pile. However, I know I bought a zipper for this at one point in time. I don't know if I still have it. Should theoretically be in with my sewing notions. The only zippers I have in here are the ones that I pulled off of that sweater. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig through my stuff and see if I actually saved that. I might have used it in a different project. I also need to figure out how to finish this piping because it frayed really badly. Maybe just a lot of zigzagging over it. But it's like, yeah, all the edges of it are frayed really bad. Okay, I think that's gonna take a bit of time still to get to a wearable point. So I'm gonna add this to the redesign pile, even though I'm not really redesigning it, but it's gonna take a bit. So that might be a project all on its own. The last major thing I have in here is another dress. This still has the tag attached even. So this I bought on ModCloth. Again, it's probably been a few years now. It's a fairly simple dress. It's just got these thick straps, navy blue, kind of mid-calf length. It of course has pockets, which is lovely. It's a fairly heavy cotton, but it feels nice, like it's decent quality. And then it has this really beautiful pomegranate design on it. And that goes all the way around. Again, I don't wear dresses that often, especially like fancier dresses like this. So I normally wouldn't have bought this, but it was on sale and I think it was a pretty steep discount. ModCloth tends to be a little bit expensive, but for some reason this was on like major sale. So I bought it, and I kind of have a thing about pomegranates. I absolutely love them. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me. Again, I'll have to try this on again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try this on right now. So because this has been folded up in a basket for literal years, it's very wrinkly, so please ignore that. But beautiful color. It's a perfect length, like just below the knee. I love the embroidery. It fits pretty well. It's maybe a little bit loose, but I'd rather have some room to move in than have it be too tight. Now, the issue with this and why I've never worn it is that it's way too big at the armpit. There's so much room there. So this needs to be taken in at the sides quite a lot. It's maybe a little big in the bust area too. I don't know if I can do anything about the darts because it is lined, so it would be a pain in the butt to change that. I'm hoping that once I take in the armpit, that'll kind of fix that issue, but it's just, that's the main thing. It's just so wide there. So if I just take in the side seams, I think I'll be good. That's the only thing though, like everything else about this dress is perfect. Like the straps are even adjustable. So this should be an easy fix. I'm gonna put this in the easy alterations pile and hopefully I'll be able to wear this sometime soon, though I have no idea where. So there's really only one more thing left in here and I might just get rid of these. I bought these leggings and they didn't fit right. They're from Ricky's. Yeah, I've never worn them. The tag is still on them. I don't know, they just fit awkwardly. I think they're too wide in the leg and they just look kind of saggy. So I don't think I'm even gonna bother trying to alter these. I think these might just get donated. Again, they're brand new, so I'm sure somebody can make use of them. And that's it. So this is the quickie alterations pile. And I had kind of thought about maybe doing some of them today, but I'm gonna have to head out in a couple of hours and I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to really do this today. I'm planning on filming a different video tomorrow, and then as of this weekend, I guess, I'm gonna be traveling back and forth to different places and I'm only gonna be at home for like a couple days at a time in between until like mid-August almost. It's gonna be a bit of a hectic summer. So I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna get around to these, but I might do a video just on these alterations because these should all be fairly quick and simple, and then I'll try everything on and show you how they look when they're done. And then these other ones I might do separate videos on all of them just because they're going to be a little more involved. Maybe not this one so much because it's pretty much done. I just need to do the finishing touches. But the rest of these are gonna, well, even this one doesn't, well, I don't know, I'll see. But like some of these, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. And they might be fairly involved. So I'm gonna possibly do separate videos on all of them. But that might be more into the fall. I am planning on doing a couple of vlogs. I'm not sure. Those types of videos tend to not do as well on my channel. It seems to be the kind of craft project based ones that are more popular. But if you have any interest in seeing what I'm up to this summer, I'm gonna have a couple of vlogs coming out. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Hopefully you enjoyed going through my mess of an alterations pile. I do have some fun stuff and I am kind of excited to see how some of these things turn out. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I'll see you again soon. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more from me, I have a couple of other videos here that you can watch. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.